And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another episode of the one and only Rebar with your boy JP motherfucking Fingers. And I'm joined today by two very, very, very special guests. I would like to call them Eric and Justin, but you're going to know them as Brother Cigar, Dapper Cigar, but most importantly, the motherfucking Burn Down Podcast. What is going on, boys? Everybody give a
Yo,
fuck.
JP, what's good, son?
What's going on?
Dude, I'm quarantine shit right now. Quarantine, man.
Heard
The
that.
quarantine is real.
Been nothing but quarantine.
Dude, quarantine, chill.
I've had it up to here with quarantine. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
I've been losing my freaking mind. Is an
The-
understatement.
Dude, my wife is working from home now, and now I am being forced to work at home. It's not good for our marriage. We're just we're not those two people that have to be at home all the time. Like usually I'm 60 hours a week, no problem being gone from the housework. No problem. Now I can't even fucking golf now. I can't even golf.
Dude,
Dude,
the
you
cost
gotta
might
go
go
to
up.
separate rooms.
That's why I'm in here now. That's why I'm in the rebar.
I'll go in this room for 8 hours. We'll see each other during lunch, and then we'll go back.
It's like the common room, and then that's it. Boom, breakout,
I
get
won't
out.
be surprised if the divorce rate goes up after quarantine's all over. People just getting sick of each other.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, right?
All right?
It's
And watch until, what are we in? March and April, when we finally got quarantined.
Yeah.
Wait until December, January. See how many babies pop up.
oh yeah.
My buddy just sent me that these two twins got born during this whole pandemic, and the family or the parents, whatever, named their kid COVID and Corona. Like, really? That's what you name your motherfucking kids?
Yeah.
Well, the kids that come, like all these, whatever generation this is that gets born in December, we're going to call them the coronials.
The coronial, yeah. And I mean, nobody's going to want to be near them. I'll get these fucking viruses away from me.
They're already going to be born with COVID.
Yeah. They're fucked from the start. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Rebar is brought to you by United Cigars. You got to start living united. You got to start smoking united. Go to your local retailer. Wait a minute. I've said it before. You can't go to your local retailer right now. But you know what you could do? You hit up UnitedCigarGroup.com, and there's a list of all the online sites that will get United Cigars to your doorstep. Live united, smoke united. Boom. All right.
All right.
Love it.
That's good.
That's it. Oh, one other thing. The one and only Rebar is going to say some stupid shit. You may agree with it. You might not agree with it. Either way, it's my opinion, and it's not reflected at all by any of our sponsors. Bang. All right. That's the lawyer. We can now say whatever we want.
Get that out of the way.
Oh, that is great.
So what are you guys smoking on? What do you got?
All right.
Justin, JP, what do we got today?
Well, I have a Warped Grand Reserva 1988.
Fantastic.
See it?
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I had that one before.
Tough because this doesn't really say what it is on there. You kind of have to just know
Trust
that
it.
it's.
It's got like the numbers on it.
Well, there's a number, but I think it's just a serial number. Like the number is 976-212.
You
I
know
don't
what?
think that's the actual name of the
I've never checked to see if they were all the same numbers, or are they all different?
Good question.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got this Big Sky Cigar Co. Billings, Montana.
Ooh.
I'm drinking a little IPA, so I need something light with it. You know what I mean?
I'm drinking. I don't think. Oh, it isn't. It's an East Coast IPA. Optical Illusion.
Ooh.
Both Long Island beers, Long Island boys, baby.
All right.
Freaking delicious. The first one's going to be going down like water.
That's where I'm at now, man. Hey, right now we're doing what we're smoking and what we're drinking, and that's brought to you by, I believe one of these cigars you guys are smoking is actually from Luxury Cigar Club.
Both these are actually.
Both of them are. That's
Yeah.
So here's the worst part about this before I get into this whole thing. I get all my mail shipped to my buddy's house in Buffalo. I can't even fucking pick it up right now.
Same.
Oh,
Dude. I get my stuff shipped to my office, and it's all stuck in my office. I can't even go there.
All right, what we're smoking and what we're drinking.
my house, so I got both of them. So sorry.
What we're smoking and what we're drinking is brought to you by Luxury Cigar Club. Don't waste your time with all these other monthly Cigar Club subscriptions. They're a waste of time. Go with the one that says it best in the name, and that's Luxury Cigar Club. Delivered to your doorstep every month. You might want to try to use promo code Rebar too with that. They have some good smokes.
Man.
All right. So you guys got that going on. Eric, you said you're smoking and drinking.
Yes, sir.
But yeah,
All right.
Warp 2 Point.
Yeah, this is the combo right now.
That's
Yeah, we're-
solid.
We're the first
That's
team,
solid.
basically, so there you go.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, salute.
Salud. Gin time.
What do you got over there, JP?
I am drinking. Fuck. I'm recovering from a rough night last night. So this was almost not going to happen. You know what? Burn down boys got together. They rallied me. I pulled through. I'm drinking some American vintage iced tea. So what it is, it's just iced tea and vodka. You know, it's something I could stand tasting right now. And I'm smoking the Fleur de Reina by United Cigars. This is one cigar you need to pick up from United Cigars. Solid smoke.
Good shit. Yeah,
All right.
we had to get you in coming rally. You were like, ugh. I was like, man,
Seriously?
you gotta get it going.
Mm-hmm.
I texted Eric and he messaged you. I was like, Eric, are we doing this? Are we rescheduling? He's texted you. Boom. You're like, all right, 10 minutes.
I was like laying there and I was just like, so as this has been going on, later and later, I start showering in the day now and getting out of bed. It's like the past couple of days, it's been like between noon and 2:00. I start getting up out of bed, or I start showering at least. Like sometimes I get up out of bed, have a couple cups of coffee, lay on the couch, watch some TV. Today was just like, I'm going to lay in bed and watch TV all day. And then, all right, come on, get up, get moving. Oh, fuck. All right, let's rally. And you know what? Thank you guys for motivating me. I'm good now. I'm good.
That's
Well, it's
right
all
here.
good.
No man left behind.
That's it. And I mean, I had to gather it for the people, man. For the people, by the people. We're up. We're action. It's a beautiful day out, right?
Yeah, man. 60 degrees up in here. And
Do it for the followers.
Doing it for the gram. Doing it for the gram.
Got it.
Always just straight flexing. All right. So I want to talk to you guys about your podcast,
yeah, man.
right? So
Let's do it.
I don't. How do you guys know each other?
Well, my father, who is an electrical engineer, he recruits for his job. So he goes up to RIT to recruit engineers, and he got Justin about, I don't know, 8 years ago or so, 7 years ago. And Justin was a cool guy, liked to drink beer, liked to smoke cigars, and those are the type of guys my dad likes to hang out with. So started bringing Justin around to the family barbecues and everything, and we started clicking. So we started hanging out, and then he had his cigar Instagram for a while. I don't know how long you had that, Justin. Right?
Probably like a year before you started.
Yeah, and then I moved to Connecticut, and then we first went to our first ever cigar fest in Pennsylvania by Cigar International. We had all these cigars, then I made an Instagram, and then me and Just were just bullshit about cigars back and forth. And then once I moved back to Long Island, like, you know, we're both in sales. We both have like some kind of entrepreneurial spirit. So we're like, you know, how can we utilize this social media thing to like do something?
Yeah, benefit from it, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is stuff we like to do every single day. So, I mean, why not make something of it?
That's awesome. I think why I took such a liking to you guys is you guys sort of remind me and my co-host Evan of us, but you're just a little bit more put together and a little bit, like, I guess, classier. But then I hear you guys fucking talk, and I'm just like, oh fuck, it's fucking exact same, man. It's exact, like, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. So
we like to dress nice, but still talk like we're truck drivers.
Just got that sailor mouth.
That's it, man. I mean, hey, it works, right? You said it before, right? Apparently, you could trust people. I swear.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know who said it. I don't know who they are, but fuck it.
Yeah. Whoever they were swearers, probably.
Fucking smart.
Fucking smart.
But we tried doing a couple different avenues. We wanted to do like a cigar subscription business before we knew what it actually was. And there was a lot of like red tape and stuff like that. And then we started doing like thinking of like a magazine. So like, hey, we take all these pictures, we write all this stuff about cigars. What about if we just make a magazine with like no ads, like Cigar Aficionado, like half of it's full of ads. Let's just put straight content in there and like just drop it in like cigar lounges. And then like the 21st century, no one uses magazines anymore. And then at the time I was just listening to a lot of podcasts like Joe Rogan, a couple like, you know, business podcasts and comedian podcasts. And I was like, I was like, man, we sit at the lounge all day, every day. I'm like, we click, we talk about different stuff, and we have fun. I'm like, why don't we just like shoot the shit on this podcast? And he's like, you know what? I want to do it too. So, I mean, Justin, got any other ways of doing it? I mean,
We figured it's like, all right, we always have good conversations whenever we go to cigar lounges, and I mean, no matter where we go, like I travel all over the country. I know Eric's been everywhere. Everywhere we go, we've been to certain cigar lounges that are in that area, and it's always friendly conversations. Everybody's friendly, and it's because cigar smokers can relate to cigar smokers, no matter what background you have.
Yeah.
So why can't we bring that feel to the internet?
exactly.
So we want to make it feel like you're actually there, sitting with us, just shooting the shit.
You know what? And I applaud you guys on that. Coming from the same sort of area where you guys are, there's a lot of people out there doing the exact same shit, and you know, it's really easy to do the same shit as everybody else, right? It's taking what you could do and hey, let's make it different, right? Let's make it better. And you know, that's in my opinion, you guys have done that, right? And it's
Thanks.
you know, I'm not big on other cigar podcasts at all or cigar magazines, but I'm big on your guys' show. Like I dig it. Like you guys are real people. Just it is just hey, it's cigar shop talk. Like you're just sitting around shooting the shit, you know. And it's just
I mean, anybody, you know, you can copy anybody, but the original is always worth more than a copy, right?
Yep.
And it's harder to copy. It's easier to be real.
That's the thing, right? You know, flick on the camera, set up the microphone. It's just easy to talk shit, right? It's so easy. But
And some of the best episodes come from when we just shoot the shit. When we have no plan of what we're going to talk about, no topics, nothing. We know we're going to smoke, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I dropped a cigar in my I dropped a Cuban cigar in my coffee cup on accident, and now I mean that's just really me. That's just me being clumsy. Like I had it on the coffee cup, and it dug right in, and I was like, no, and I'm like, that's as real as it can be, man. Like there's no faking that.
And yeah, that's real life, and that's what it's. There's I'm not going to drop any names, but there's a couple other podcasts doing. Well, this is Cigar Lounge Talk, this and that, and it's. You know, I listened to like 5-10 minutes of it, and I thought to myself, if you fucking think that's what people talk about in the cigar lounge, you're high. You're high. Yeah. Like I've been cigar lounges all over the world, and dude, it's some stuff you hear. A lot of the stuff you hear in there is, hey, this doesn't leave the room. This doesn't leave the room, or you know, it's guys just doing guy shit, or just people doing. It doesn't have to be guys. It's just everybody doing the real shit.
Yeah.
You just talk about life. You talk about anything and everything. And I mean, what we really focused on was trying to spread the positivity. You know, we try to always stay in a good mood, stay speaking positive. We don't try to talk about anything, you know, any politics or any negative crap. We don't try to talk about what you see in the news all the damn time, because there's plenty of that in the world. There's so much negativity out there already that you don't need two more guys coming on and just spreading more negativity. Like that's pointless.
Yeah.
So we're trying to like bring that joy. We're trying to make you guys laugh, trying to have a good time, because there needs to be more of that in the world, you know?
I mean, I'm sure both of you guys, but I mean, I've had some sick conversations with dudes who like, you know, guys who just came off like a 12-hour shift, like ironing, like, and they're just in like full, like, didn't even go home. Like, go in the cigar shop and I have a great conversation with them, or you have another great conversation with a guy who's like a finance guy on Wall Street, but it's all different walks of life you can just talk to and meet, and it's that's why the cigar community is the best.
Yeah, one of the I mean, it's a shop out by you guys, right? Nat Sherman's. That's one of the craziest conversation I've had with people. That, right? I'm sitting there, Nat Sherman's. There's an event going on, so I'm shooting the shit with people. I'm just sitting there, just doing my thing. Guy sitting across from me he's a head zipper buyer for a company, so he flies to China for 2 days, flies back home. This and that. He's talking to me about all this shit. We're talking about cigars. Another guy sitting beside me who's some big ass Wall Street guy. It's like, what the like, you know. Everybody's on the same level when you're doing that, right? Nobody's like commonality. Yeah. And it's, you know, you learn a lot about people sitting in a cigar lounge, just how they are, what they talk about, one of the guys I was smoking beside, he's like, what are you smoking? I'm like, Tatuaje Brown Label Lancero. I'm like, what are you smoking? I don't know. It's got to be good. It's got no label on it though, so it's got to be a good cigar. Look at how big it is. And I'm like, you know, all right, I don't want to bust this guy's chops, right? But in my head, I'm thinking, all right, this guy, guarantee you, is probably doing way better financially than I am. So who am I to tell him, hey, it might not be a good cigar, but
Yeah.
that's his fucking cigar and that's what he wants to smoke. So
Yeah, like if like we've said that a bunch of times. Like everybody says like, oh, that cigar is $35-$40. It must be a good stick, whatever. It doesn't have to be. I mean,
no.
if you pick up a stick and it's $3 and you love it, who are we to tell you, oh, that's a shit cigar? It may be a shit cigar to us because it doesn't sit with our palate, but maybe you like it. Go ahead, buy it. It's easier for you because you can get a box that's $30.
I bust a lot of balls of certain cigar brands, but at the end of it, I always say, you know what? They're still in business and they're still probably doing fucking way better than I am. So
they got to be doing something right, right?
Yeah, exactly, right? It's, I bust their balls. That's just because I don't like it. But you know what? They're still in business, so they're still fucking selling. And
no doubt.
I mean, you think of it like you said, from a business standpoint, they have their target market, and they're probably doing extremely well in that target. We just may not be a part of that market.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody's not going to be a part of every market. That's what makes it a market.
Yep.
You don't like that, so you like that. That's what makes it a market. We're all not going to drive the same kind of vehicle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are we all Jeep guys?
I am.
Yeah, I got a Lincoln.
All right.
I did say though, asked my girlfriend. I said, my next car, I think I do want like a Jeep Grand Cherokee though.
Oh,
It's the best car I ever bought. And I had a Benz before it, and I think that the Jeep blows the Benz out the water.
Yeah. I bought a custom built Jeep Wrangler, 2013. Came all the way from Texas, and dude, I've been driving it ever since. I'm ready for a new vehicle and just keep that one for off roading or something. But dude, I'm in love with the Cherokees too. The Cherokees are just, dude, it's like a recliner that you're sitting in.
It's weird to say, but
all around vehicle. It's just it's got class, it's got luxury, right? Like you could pull up to a nice restaurant or something, and it's classy.
Yeah.
But then if I want to take it onto the sand and go sit by the water, I could do the same thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's one thing like it's a really weird like what do you want to call it? Like one feature or whatever, but the Jeeps, the girth of the wheel, boy, it's so easy. My mom has a Jeep, so when I would drive it, I would be like, "Oh, this motherfucker's girthy. I could drive this."
That's awesome. All right, what we normally do for this next segment is what's in Evan's mouth, and to fill you guys in a little bit, I usually will take a cigar, I take the band off it, and I customize the band. He has to smoke it through the whole episode, whether it's good or bad. He's got to ride it out and let me know what he thinks about it. He's not here, so we can't do what's in Evan's mouth. But you know what? We can do what's in all of our mouths. So what we're going to do is you take one hit off the cigar, you say one word about it, and that's it. So what's in all of our mouths is brought to you by Bearded Buffalo. When you're looking for the best beard products on the market, don't waste your time. Hit up Bearded Buffalo. Look at how smooth my beard is. This thing smells good. Oh, yeah. BeardedBuffalo.com. You might as well use promo code REBAR, too, while you're at it. Save yourself some money. Look at that. Beard oil monthly subscription. Get it.
What are you waiting for? Just do it. I could use some. I mean, I'm struggling with my beard. I mean, I barely got a beard down. This is like 3 months.
But you know what, though? Dude, you put it in. It tames it. It keeps it down, and it's good for your skin.
That's what I need.
We got like the 3 levels of beards here. We got like the intermediate, and then we got it's like 0 months, 1 year, 3 years. It's like
that's me.
This
is the longest my beard has ever been. This is quarantine beard. My girlfriend can't stand it. She's like, it hurts. It cuts my face.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're each gonna take a hit off the cigar. Blow it out. One word you got to say about the cigar, whether it's something to do with how it tastes, the draw, anything about it. All right, Justin, you go first, and we'll go around.
Oh, geez, one word.
One word, and there's no copying words, so Justin's got it easy.
It could be flavors. It could be about the team. It could be anything.
You hit it. First thing that comes to your mind.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
Eric's thinking right now. He's looking at the cigar. He's like, "Fuck, what do I fucking say?"
One word.
One word.
Wood.
Wood.
Fair enough.
All right, we got wood.
I was trying to describe the wood, but I can't. It's one word. I got one fucking word.
One word, just wood.
Can my word be fuck?
Fuck. Fucking wood. This thing tastes like a fucking Home Depot wood aisle.
That's it. I'm trying to think of something unique, but it's like
I don't know.
I'll go with. I'll extend it. Woodsy.
Woodsy. All right, woodsy.
It branches out the different types of wood.
We're not discriminating against any wood.
No discriminatory wood around here. I'm gonna say solid. I mean, this looks like to be a Connecticut rap, but I mean, it's got a pretty fucking solid ash.
Yeah, it does. It's not flaky, right?
No, it's perfect. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's nice.
Solid. That's it. Solid. All right. My turn now.
Yeah, baby. Let's hear it.
The word.
Consistent.
Ooh.
Consistent.
That's a $2 word right there.
That's yeah. I mean, you know what? I've smoked a shit ton of these, right? And they've never changed. I'm not looking for it to change. I'm looking for it to be what it is every time I grab it, right? So consistent.
I mean, that's what you always want in a cigar, honestly. If you smoke almost the same cigar, you don't want it to be different every single time.
That's one thing that I like about I don't know about Padrones is
you're right.
You always know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad one. It's always gonna be peppery. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be rich. Yeah. It's just boom. It is what it is, and we don't give a fuck. This is what it is. You don't like it, go buy something else.
Exactly.
You're right. Padrone is every fucking time you grab it, it's going to be identical.
Mm-hmm.
You grab the 1964 Maduro, it's going to be the same as the last one you grabbed 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Which is super impressive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of the way, like, you think about it, it's a plant. So if you have a plant that grows, the same plant that grew 5 years ago is not going to be the same as it grew right now. So for them to be able to make the flavors taste the same 5 years ago as it is to now, it's very impressive.
No, and Padrone's one of those cigars I don't smoke enough of, but I wish I smoked more. But I smoke it, and I'm like, last time I was at the cigar, why didn't I grab more? Why didn't I grab more? But I think I do it.
$30 a pop, that's why.
Well, yeah. I do it so it keeps me chasing it. You know what I mean? There's a handful of cigars that I love to death, but I won't grab a box because I know I'll smoke it too fast and not appreciate it. So every time I go to the cigar shop, I grab a 5-pack, and it's like, okay, let's make this 5-pack I grabbed of the Warped Guardian of the Farm, one of my all-time favorite cigars.
Great smoke.
I refuse to buy a box. Cigar shop closest to my house, just over the border, will have them forever. I'll go there. I'll grab a 5-pack of them, smoke it, and it's just like, damn, every time it whether it's your first cigar of the day or your last cigar of the day, it sets you back, and it's just like, yes, this is what I want. Like, why would you not want this?
You make, or you don't want to get, you don't buy too many of them because you don't want to be so used to them that you don't appreciate it anymore.
Exactly.
And Eric talked about that, I think, on one of our live sessions, or maybe on one of our previous episodes that we did during the social distancing. Is I don't want to buy, we rarely buy full boxes of cigars.
Yeah.
One, because we're so grateful that a lot of people send us stuff. But two is for that reason, I don't want to buy 20 cigars and then just be smoking those forever.
Yeah.
Or for the next month. I want to keep my palate guessing. I want to keep my selection broad.
Yep.
I want to keep changing it up every day.
That's the last thing you want, is your palate to be immune to that cigar, right? And that's what it is. Like, it's just.
Yeah. And then you go back, right? Like you said, okay, I'll get a couple of them, smoke them. And then all of a sudden, 2 months go by and you're like, oh, shit, I haven't had that cigar in a while. Let me go get that. And you go get it and you're like, oh, God, this is so good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's the chase, I guess. You know what I mean? It's, you tease yourself with it. Be like, I can have it whenever I want to have it, but I'm not going to get it every time I want it. So.
That's for damn sure.
I don't know. That's a big thing. And that's a big thing. I mean, for a company to be able to do that, right? Like, I smoke a lot of United stuff, and, I've probably been smoking United stuff now for 4 years, 5 years, and it's been the exact same. I have good 4 or 5 cigars out of their lineup that I grab, and every time it's just shit. Like, it's been the exact same every time, right? It's whether it's an old band version of it or the new band version of it. It's just like, damn, like. So I mean, that's always big for a company to do that, right? And yeah, it's important for the market to have that.
No doubt.
Oh yeah.
So
I think like to go on like the opposite end of that too is you have the cigars that are always consistent, which are like your fallbacks. You always know what you're going to get. You can always rely on those. But what I also like is that there's so many new cigars coming out that it's very easy to just branch out and say, hey, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. And then, all right, cool. I'm going to come back because I know I like this one.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take a step out and try that, try that, try that. There's always new stuff coming on the scene that keeps it interesting.
That's why I'm such a big fan of the Luxury Cigar Club, the membership, right? It's, they're sending stuff that I would never try it. And I've smoked some of it, and I'm like, damn, right? Damn. Like, no idea a lot of the stuff they sent, right? And
I'm like a little kid on Christmas. Every time I get it, I'm like, oh, what's going to be?
It's just,
it's amazing. And it's like, and we were telling, because we had interviewed them on the Burn Down, and I would say that every single box that they've sent, there's been at least 2 to 3 cigars that I've never had, ever.
Yeah. Or you wouldn't even think about buying.
Right. Like, okay, there's been some, I've had that one. I know it's good. Like, they just sent one in the April box, sneak peek to anybody who hasn't had the April box yet.
I won't be getting this thing till this thing's gone.
All right, well, there's a Padron in there. So you're going to be pretty happy. And it's a nice size Padron. It's good. I've had it. I love it. I know what I'm going to get when I know what it's going to be when I smoke it. But the other ones, it's like, all right, well, I know that cigar, but I haven't smoked it forever. That one I have no idea. Like the one they just sent in March, the Paso Dobles from Balmoral Cigars.
Yep.
I was like, I didn't even know that even existed, but it looks like a badass cigar.
I mean, cigars are like one of the only things that I like variety. When I go to a restaurant, I just want like a small, simple menu that focuses on things. I don't want 3 or 4 pages. I got Italian, seafood, steaks. I just want like one thing. Cigars, I don't like, like you said before, I don't like buying boxes because I don't want 20, 30 of the same cigars. I like opening my humidor and being like, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do today?
It's like one of the toughest decisions of the day. Like, what the fuck am I going to smoke?
And it's a good point.
I open up my fridge and I'm like, God damn, I got so many choices. What the hell am I going to smoke? Just going for here for this episode of I'm like, well, shit, what am I going to smoke? Like, do I want? All right, well, I just ate this. Do I want to have that one, or do I? There's so many fucking choices.
Yeah,
I originally was going to smoke something else. I had an El Septimo. It's like it's called the Bomba Orange, and I got it like last year from them. They sent it to me, but I'm like, it's like a real heavy cigar. I'm like, I'm drinking these IPAs. I'm like, I really can't have that.
I end up biting your tongue on it.
Yeah. So I'm like, I saw this Big Sky. I'm like, you know what? This looks like a good cigar to go with it. So I just
that's been getting a lot of hype lately too. A lot of hype.
Which one's that? This one?
The Big Sky, yeah.
Yeah, this one. They sent another one. It was a black and blue label, and I forgot what it was. A darker wrapper, but. I'm thinking I like this one better. This is like more like a morning, like mid-afternoon type of cigar, which is good. Or
it's one of those things. I used to be a lot worse, right? So now there's probably like 10 to 20 cigars that I know I could smoke regularly, right? I used to have maybe five companies of stuff I'd smoke from. That was it. And so, doing this more and more, it's like, you know what? I got to smoke something different. I can't just be smoking the same shit. And then when we partnered with Luxury, it's just like, you know what? I'm going to get 5 cigars that are going to be different every time. So that's why it works so good, because it's just like, you know what? I wouldn't normally smoke that. I wouldn't normally buy that. I wouldn't smoke it.
Oh, what's interesting is, Eric, you bring up a good point about how you're saying you're drinking an IPA, and you're opting for something that's a little bit more mild medium. And it's interesting because with beer, everybody would think, oh, IPA, it's a strong beer. I got to go with something strong. But it's not really about like the strength, like the alcohol content of whatever you're drinking. It's more about what do they call it? Is it IBUs? IBUs?
Yeah, the IBU. So is it bitter or is it is it not bitter? Right? Is it hoppy or is it not hoppy?
Right. And I think the one that you're drinking, the Juicy IPA from Montauk, it's a little bit citrusy. It's not very powerful. It's high alcohol, but it's not super powerful.
Yeah, it's 6.8. It's 6.8, and it's like a little citrusy, kind of like fruity, but like a little bitter. But like it's just like the perfect amount. Like this is when they came out with this, I was like, this is my shit from now on until something better comes out.
That citrus probably goes well with your mild to medium smoke. Yeah. Whereas if you're getting something like a double or triple IPA, like the 90-minute from Dogfish Head, you're going to want a nice, powerful smoke with that. So
I want the raging bits. Yeah.
I've myself and Evan, we've done the IPA battle for years. I love IPAs and I love cigars. Whether it's mild or heavy. So there's times I'm smoking a heavy cigar and I'm having a fucking hoppy IPA, and it sucks together. You have the sip of the beer and you're like, yeah, good. You have a hit of the cigar and you're like, ugh, fuck. Tongue bite. And you have a couple hits of the cigar, then the cigar's good again. Then you go back to the beer and you're like, ugh. But especially me, I've started to learn. I was like, you know what? I start toning it down, right? Like what you did right there, where it's, you know what? Let's go with a milder cigar to have that IPA. And it's, you know what? It's like, all right, you know what? I've argued with one of the Tatuaje reps for years. I'm like, you can't fucking do that. You can't fucking drink that and smoke that. And now I'm coming around to it. And I was just, fuck, he's right. He's right. And I'm like,
and then to play devil's advocate, it's like you could easily go to him and be like, well, who are you to say I can't fucking drink and smoke this? If I like this cigar and I like that fucking beer and I'm drinking them together, then
that's
why don't you go flog your mother?
That was my big thing. It's
hey, what are you doing? I thought I told you to go fuck your mother.
I looked at it like, you know what? He smokes a lot of cigars and he drinks a lot. So I was like, maybe I'll give it a little bit and I'll take a little bit of his advice. And it's like, okay. So I try a milder cigar and I was like, that's good now. That's enjoyable now. It's not I'm drinking the beer to drink the beer. I'm drinking the beer and smoking the cigar because it's like, you know what? It's a good marriage, I guess, between it. So
definitely.
So I have a question right now. So
all right.
I'm drinking the Blue Point Optical Illusion, right? And I only brought 2 beers out because that was all I had in my fridge. I had other beers, right? So I only brought these 2 out. And I'm down to the last little sip. So I put a little fridge in the studio that has beer in it. So when we moved into this house, this fridge was left here, and we moved in a year and a half ago, and this fridge had some beer in it, right? And it's a wine cooler, but they put like bottles of beer in it. So I moved it out here, and I just found these 2 bottles. I have no idea about any of them. So I need another beer, and I don't want to walk into.
So the question right now, though,
which one do I try? They're both by a company called Keegan Ales. Okay, one is an IPA called Hurricane Kitty.
Oh no!
And one is a stout called Mother's Milk.
Mother's Milk. Got to do Mother's Milk.
I mean, I agree with Eric. A stout and a cigar go so good together, though, right?
We're going Mother's Milk.
Regardless of what it was, the name Mother's Milk, you just got to do it.
What was that? Was that a Red Hot Chili Pepper album name? I think in like the 90s. Was it Mother's Milk or something?
Ooh,
I don't know, but I've seen this. I'm like, hey, you know what? It's cold, sealed. I'm like, this could be 2 years old. Who knows? It's still got to be good.
Got a little age to it, baby.
Yeah, I mean, some craft beer ages insanely well, man. So, well, I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out if Mother's Milk aged well.
I mean, that's what we're gonna find out right now. At what age is Mother's Milk not good?
Yeah, when's the expiration date?
I mean, I got a couple guys at my work that I know are still hitting the Mother's Milk, and they're in their 30s. So,
hey, all right. Well, let's. This is a. You've seen it here first on the one and only Rebar. Here we go. See what this is.
You are spot on. Red Hot Chili Peppers Mother Milk album cover.
Well, If this is mother, I want to know what mother this came from. If this is mother's milk.
Woo! Looks like it came straight from the sewage.
90 years old for that.
I mean, that's that chocolate milk.
That's that chocolate milk. All right. Well,
Cheers.
So,
Yeah, Jay, cheers. Cheers to mother's milk.
What's the verdict?
wow.
Wow.
Well, it's not bad. It's not like spoiled or nothing. It still tastes great.
You know what? You gotta shout out the brewery, man. Maybe they need help right now. Small business, they might need help right now.
I don't know. Shout out. Well, I'll be honest with you. It tastes pretty damn good. It's like a. All right, here we go. Ready? We'll do. What'd you say? One word on take a puff. One word. We'll go take a sip. One word.
Take a sip. One word.
Everyone knows the deal.
One word. Everybody knows the deal. Take a sip. One word. Everybody knows the deal.
I'm coming back. I was just grabbing a beer or a twisted tea.
Espresso.
Nice.
Damn.
Espresso.
I'm into
Like
it.
a dark roast coffee. That's more than one word, but espresso.
I'm into it.
That's hey, fuck yeah.
Shout out to Keegan Ales, because your mother's milk is fucking delicious.
I mean, they may not even be in business anymore. We don't know.
Who knows?
Where is it? Do they say they're located? Like where they're located, or like where it's bottled or whatever?
I don't know, because this. Here we go. Oh, Stratford, Connecticut.
Oh, okay. Stratford, Connecticut. Yeah.
No, this is gonna air, right? Somebody's gonna listen to it or hear it or watch it and go, "Fuck! I've been looking for that bottle. I was gonna pay like $500 for that bottle."
Go. KeegansAle.com. A robust, full-bodied stout.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, you know what's funny is because, like I said, I moved in here a year and a half ago. That bottle could have been in there for 5 fucking years. I don't know.
Oh,
I got some other shit in here. Look at this. I got these big ass bottles. Look at this. I got Trader Joe's 2012 vintage ale.
Wow.
Dude, that'll be good. That'll be thick, but that'll be good. Guarantee you. Any vintage ale is fucking good.
Trader Joe's is good. Trader Joe's is good. I was just there the other day.
Oh shit! It's 9% too. And then
No. See, it was 9%. As some beer sits, it ages and it goes up. So last year I had a Dogfish 120 minute IPA from 2014, and it's the small bottle. Dude, I finished the small bottle and I was like, stood up and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
You got hit in the face.
Dude, seriously, like I think from what I had read online, they said it could be anywhere from like 20 to 25% the beer would have gone up to.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, I got another one in here that's 9%. That's called Chime or Chime.
Oh, that's strong shit, man. That's good shit too. Yeah.
This was from Austin, Texas. It said 9%.
That's beer too.
Yeah,
I think that's the stuff brewed by monks, I think.
I think you got to call American Pickers in there and come in put a price on it.
I don't know, but that's what I got in there. And shit, that mother's milk is
That aged mother's milk.
That aged mother's milk.
And I just spilled ash all on the inside of the fucking
So
fridge.
JP, let me ask you a question. How did you get this whole shebang going? What you're doing? How long ago did you start this?
A year and a half ago, about a year ago, I started, I guess, trying to move in a better direction with it. I guess almost take it more seriously and try to be a little bit more, not routine, but I guess scheduled, where it's like, all right, once a week this will drop, and we'll start. I guess we started structuring it where it's like the show will sort of go like this, right? We have a little bit of structure, but hardly any. Some people like structure. Me, you could have something structured and something's going to happen, and then what? You don't know what to do with it. So it's, I have the segments, and I have what has to sort of happen at some point in the show. But other than that, it's fucking free talk, man. And it's, if you got something to say it. It doesn't matter. Like it's, we have the disclaimer. So
I like that though. That it's like a loose structure, like a loose format.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got,
why for
got, like,
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I like that. Because it leaves it open for discussion. Like, all right,
Exactly.
I got this little segment. Boom, say what I got to say. Now, let's shoot the shit. And
Exactly,
then,
right?
Yeah, I like that.
If you think it's, there's some podcasts out there, especially cigar podcasts, they're so structured where it's like, all right now we have to talk about this. And it's like some of the best shit that could have been said on your show was missed because, you're like, all right, no, sorry, you guys can't say anything else. We have to move on to the next segment. You could have had something that's fucking so good to say, something fucking sick, so we didn't get to hear it, right? So it's
a fucking nugget that everybody would have missed.
Yeah, we try. Like, we always try to like come up with some kind of idea when we shoot an episode, and like it's usually like the day of or as soon as we meet to think about what we're gonna do. But like even if we have something that we want to talk about, sometimes we just venture off and just shooting the shit, and it just becomes something completely different.
But that's when the best shit happens. You know what I mean? Usually, honestly, when my co-host comes, he's here usually an hour before the show. We sit at the bar. We'll hammer out a couple drinks together and just brainstorm. And we'll be like, yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that. So that's sort of something that I'm missing a little bit. And just not having my normal day-to-day interaction with people, that's sort of taken away from it a little bit. But, I've been leaning on more towards social media of stuff that, I can get stuff to talk about or, anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, has quarantine turned you into an alcoholic yet? Because it sure as shit turned us into alcoholics.
So I was only drinking for probably like 3-4 months for just the show. Like, all right, we got a show to do. I'll have a couple drinks that day. That's it. Shit. I mean, yeah, 100% it has. Well, I mean, you don't even need to ask. You know it. I was like, guys, seriously, can we reschedule the episode, man? I'm hanging.
Dude, it's like I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, I'm at the dining room table. I'm working, right, whatever. And it's like, all right, I'm done. Fuck it, let's start drinking. Like, like, what else am I gonna do? Like, I thought, like,
I mean, what I was saying before.
Down shots. I'm like, all right, I'll crack open a couple beers. I'll watch Netflix.
Yeah, like the first week of quarantine, like the first week everyone was quarantined, that shot challenge was going around like hot fire, like a wildfire. Everyone was doing shots.
I got challenged fucking times in like a day.
So the shot challenge didn't bother me. It's like the push-up one. It's like, fuck, I don't want to do push-ups. I just don't want to do push. I don't want to do. I would rather like, can't you challenge me to do a shot? And it's like, okay, you know what? One day it's fine. I'll bang out a bunch of shots. I'll shotgun a couple of beers. Not a big deal. But it's just like, fuck, why is it still going on now?
Dude, I got. So everybody found out that whenever I do shots, I always do tequila. I'm a tequila guy. Like when it comes to doing shots, it's tequila. So I got challenged, and I did the tequila shot, and then everybody found out about it. So they're like, all right, fuck, we're gonna challenge him. So I got challenged. Brother Cigar Eric challenged me. Yeah. I got challenged by Cigar Boss Man as well.
Oh, that's a Buffalo dude.
Yeah, and then I got challenged. I got challenged to do the push-ups too, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah. All right, fuck it. I'll just do them all in one. So I did 2 shots tequila, and then I went down to do 10 push-ups. And it's funny because I hit the shot, boom, hit the other shot, and I love tequila, right? But because I did them so quick, and then I got down and started doing push-ups, I'm like,
oh yeah, it's rushing up on you.
Like, and then you stand up really quick, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh, yeah. So here's video. I go, when I say I'm gonna tag who I'm challenging, I'm like, I'm gonna tag who I'm challenging.
Yeah, just hold it down. We can't do this. Can't do this. Nobody can see this.
Hold your mud, boy. Hold your mud.
And then somebody they saw my the bottle I used. I had like a shot and a half left or whatever. So I forgot who it was, but they challenged me back. They're like, all right, finish the fucking bottle. I saw that. So I ended up doing like 3.5 shots in a matter of like 45 minutes.
Oh yeah, and it's just like, yeah, wow. we're not working anymore. Fuck, it's gone out the window now. It's fucked.
I mean, just like I said before, I mean, the divorce rate might be going up after this all settles, but the amount of participants in AA meetings might be going up as well too.
So now AA is just going to be done like how we're doing this. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. Meanwhile, guys like this. Hi, my name is Eric.
I saw the fucking news. We're watching the news, right? And of course, the entire episode of news is majority coronavirus. Like this is how many cases it is, whatever it is. So then they had a little segment, and it just shows that they literally have nothing else to talk about. They pop it up, and they have like a picture of people drinking, and the headline is "Research shows that drinking alcohol leads to weight gain and high blood pressure." And I'm like, no shit.
Yeah.
How many billions of dollars did you spend on that fucking research?
No, that's like,
and I would have told you that.
Alcohol sales are up 55% now.
I'm like, I go, really? You need to spend millions of dollars to do a whole research on alcohol raising weight gain and raising blood pressure. Really? Wow. Okay.
That was actually, so that's sort of part of the story from last night, right? My wife left to go get groceries at like 4:00 in the afternoon. And I'm like, I'll kick it in the rebar, right? I went to the liquor store earlier in the day, got a nice bottle of tequila, and I was like, yeah, I'll mix it with some lemonade. Dude, cranked majority of the bottle of tequila. My wife's still out grocery shopping. So I finally make it in the house. I text her. I'm like, hey, you almost home? I'm getting hungry. I pass out in bed. She's calling me, texting me. I wake up this morning. She's like, what the fuck happened? Where the fuck? I was like, I don't know. I came in the house and I passed out waiting for dinner. She was still like, I don't get, you message me, I text you, I call you within 5 minutes of your text. And she's like, nothing. She goes, you go out to the rebar with fucking 2 bottles of booze, 12-pack of Twisted Teas. And she's like, you're out there all day just drinking and drinking. I don't know if you're sitting there in your own puke.
Oh, jeez.
And I feel like I'm laughing. She's like, it's not fucking funny. And I'm like, it sort of is. I'm like, I was fine. I drank too much. I came in the house.
Because you knew, you're like, hey, I'm safe. I'm at home. I'm not going to fall asleep in the man cave. I fall asleep in bed. But to her, she's like, she doesn't know where the fuck you are.
I'm like, hey, when are you coming home? I'm getting hungry. So she came home with Wendy's. She's like, fuck it. I'll get Wendy's. So I wake up in the morning, I open the fridge, and I was like, she has a leftover pop in there and a leftover half burger. And I'm like, you went to Wendy's? She's like, yeah, you didn't answer your fucking phone. And I was just like, man, now all day I've just been craving fast food, and I haven't had fast food in so long. And that's all I want right now.
All right, yo, I got a question for you for Wendy's. So do you know about taking the Wendy's fries and dipping them into the chocolate Frosty?
So good.
Oh.
That salt on the fries and just, oh, man.
The best.
So the other day, actually, speaking about fast food, so I'm sitting there. This was like, I think it was yesterday. I'm doing work, and my girlfriend comes down. She's like, she looks at me. She's like, I'm like, what's going on? She says, I want fried food. I'm like, all right. Well, she's like, do you want? She's like, I want to go to. I forgot what she said. She's like, I want to go. Oh, Dairy Queen. She's like, I want to go to Dairy Queen. I'm like, I really don't. I'm like, well, we have the chicken in the freezer and the curly fries. I'm like, I'll just put that in the oven. Instead of wasting money. She's like, I really wanted to get out of the house and go. I'm like, well, I don't want to do fried food. I'm like, I'm sitting in the house all day long. I don't want to just shove crap into my body. It's like I'm already not being active. So
yeah.
So then here's our happy medium. I'm like, all right. I pull out the chicken. I pull out the curly fries. I'm like, crap, I don't really have a lot of curly fries. She's like, see, I told you. Why don't we go somewhere? I'm like, all right, well, Dairy Queen was closed. I'm like, how about we go to Chick-fil-A? She's like, she looks at me, she's like, don't tease me. Eat Chick-fil-A. So called up one of them. They're like, hey, we're closed. I'm like, fuck. Call up another one. Like, all right, we'll go to Chick-fil-A. Now, Chick-fil-A, they got this system, this takeout system done right. Because we pull up there, and they have the drive-through, right? They got like 2 lines, and they got people outside in the rain. It was raining. There are people in the freaking raincoats and iPads coming up to your window, standing like, what do you want? They put in the order and like, all right, follow that car, go get it. I'm like, dude, this is so I'm getting all these chicken fingers, all these waffle fries, pull into the parking spot, sitting there, and I'm like, all right. So I get like 2. I'm eating, eat some more. I'm like, now I'm full at this point. But I'm like, fuck it, this is too damn fucking good. Boom, 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 boom. Like 6 chicken fingers later, all the fries. She's like, all right, I'm done with mine. You want my fries? Yeah, give me those fucking fries.
Funny story about Chick-fil-A. My girlfriend, she doesn't really eat too much fast food. She only likes Wendy's, but she's never had Chick-fil-A before. And she's allergic to two things: peanut butter and like shellfish. So for Thanksgiving, we go down to Maryland to see my cousin. She came this year. So like the day after Thanksgiving, we usually go with my cousins and we're just like lollygagging. And we're like, yo, let's stop at Chick-fil-A to get some food. I'm like, Marissa, this is the perfect time. I'm like, you never had Chick-fil-A. I'm like, this is a good time. She's like, all right, I'm excited. So whatever. She gets like a chicken sandwich. She's like, yeah, it's pretty good. And I took like a Snapchat of her eating it, sent it to all my friends and some of her friends. And one of her friends from college like messaged me. She's like, SOS, it's all cooked in peanut oil. She can't have that. And I'm like, Melissa? She's like, what? And she starts breaking out. I'm like, Chick-fil-A's cooked in peanut oil. And she's like, what? So we had like run to like CVS, got to like fucking like whatever the freaking medicine is, and I'm just like
Benadryl, right?
Benadryl, yeah. And
like this fucking hitch, like he's just drinking it like a juice box.
He's like, I'm never eating there again. I can't believe you taught me to go to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, sorry. I'm like, was it good though? And she was like, yeah, it was kind of good. And I was like, but it was worth it. So her friend was like, SOS, she can't have that.
That's funny because. So my girlfriend's from Texas, and they have Chick-fil-A all over the place, and it's her favorite fast food. She's like, this isn't even really fast food. She's like, the fries are, but the chicken, it's so fucking good. You have to have it. And we never had Chick-fil-A up in New York. Like it just wasn't a thing.
That's
so
the thing here.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, whatever. It's not better than Chipotle. It's not bad. Like I'm a Chipotle guy. I fucking love Chipotle. So I'm like, all right. So they finally open a couple up here. She's like, I got to take you to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, all right, we go to Chick-fil-A. And me being stubborn, right? So we get Chick-fil-A. She's like, is it good? I'm like,
it's all right.
I don't want to tell her, like, yeah.
You got to play it cool. You got to play it cool.
Like, pretty fucking good. Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then I have a second time, have it a third time. Like, so yesterday, we had, I look at them like, I got to be honest with you. Like, these are probably the best fast food chicken fingers I've ever had. She's like, I fucking told you. These are fucking good.
It's all about that Chick-fil-A sauce, man. It's all about that Chick-fil-A sauce.
So,
Polynesian, whatever the hell it is.
Me and my wife have not had Chick-fil-A. There's one 45 minutes from my house now. Dude,
do it.
Every day. 3-block lineup.
Yo, you have to pull a White Castle, a Harold and Kumar, and you got to make the trek. You got to make the trek to Cherry Hill and get the fucking White Castle. Go and get yourself Chick-fil-A.
I feel like I might. The problem is it's in the fucking the coronavirus hotspot right now where it is.
Get yourself a hazmat suit and go beat it.
You gotta document it and put it on YouTube. My first time having Chick-fil-A during quarantine.
Fucking filming the whole fucking thing. You know what?
Do a rebar episode of just go get fucking Chick-fil-A.
We're here live getting Chick-fil-A. I got my suit on. We're going.
This is the one and only rebar. First time Chick-fil-A.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I may do that next week.
Dude,
or this week coming. I may do it this week.
I don't know. Like I like fried chicken, so they have a good spicy chicken sandwich. They really do.
Yeah.
But I just get the regular chicken fingers, and man, they're crispy, they're fresh. They are pretty damn good chicken fingers.
I've been grinding my wife's gears all night, and I'm like, we got to get takeout tonight. I missed takeout opportunity last night, and I feel like I don't like getting it unless it's like somebody gets it around me, and it's like, damn, you know what? Like it's been months since I've had fucking takeout. She comes home with Wendy's.
You know what I miss? Right? I miss fucking Taco Bell. That's what I call.
Oh, Taco Hell. Oh,
that's my favorite.
I used to go in high school. In high school, they used to have a Taco Bell that you could walk to. It was so close. So for lunch, we used to go there, and they used to. You remember when they had the that little game where you can like drop a quarter in, and you got the quarter on the bottom, you win a free quesadilla or whatever.
Yeah.
So I used to use Taco Bell with like 37 cents and get a whole fucking meal because I figured out how to use the game. I'm like, I got you. Yo, give me a change. I got it. And because of us, because we would go in and we'd have 6 guys, and for like $1.97, we'd get everybody lunch. And they took it out. They were like, we can't do this anymore. We're losing fucking lunch. But these guys figured out how to do this fucking game. like, well, don't put the game in there if you. I mean,
it was now riggable. It's riggable.
It's riggable. It's like counting cards. I'm counting cards. I figured out how to beat the system. So I used to go there and I used to get like 4 quesadillas and just house them. And then you go back to high school and be like, oh
yeah. As soon as this is over, I'm taking the biggest dump.
I'm like, oh my god, my stomach. What? And dousing it in that fire sauce.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fine. Give me like, just take a handful, as many as you can grab. It's like fucking Halloween. Many packets that you can grab in your hand, put it in my bag.
You're ready for the ring sting. That's all it is, man. You're like, I'm prepared for this. This is worth getting.
Well, it was like, all right, what do I want more? Like, is it worth, all right, 4 quesadillas with fire sauce and then like the aftermath the next day? It's fucking worth it. I'm going for it.
Every time.
Every goddamn time.
It's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. I can handle it.
Oh, it's
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I think I ate Taco Bell probably about 2 years ago last, and they had this fucking crazy deal. It was like 10 burritos for like $20 or something. I was like,
and get it?
Yo, JP, I don't know what it is, but your audio keeps going in and out. I don't know if it's just me though.
It might. I could talk. Moving back and forth from the microphone, maybe. That's what it could be, maybe.
It could be like if we talk over one another, it might cut the other person out. I know it does that in FaceTime. I don't know if it does it on here, but
it might be yeah. But I think I got Taco Bell like 2 years ago, and it was like 10 burritos or 10 soft shell tacos for like $20. Dude, I murdered them all, and I hated my life for like 2. I was in heaven. I was in heaven while I was having it. Dude, the next 2 days, it's just like, like.
I mean, dude, nothing beats like 3:00 in the morning Taco Bell, like after the bar, going everybody and just Taco Bell, and you just pull up. How can I help you? You're like 4 quesadillas, 15 soft tacos.
Bro, I think the only thing that might be like worse aftermath is if you get like if you go for wings. Like they used to have a bar when I was in college. I was living in this house that was a fucking dump, absolute dump. Like the only thing the house was good for was throwing ragers. Like I remember the first day I pulled up in the pickup truck. I had all my stuff in the back. I'm unloading it. 30 seconds to a minute later, another pickup truck pulls up behind me with 4 kegs in the back of it. And I go, I guess we're having a party? Like, yeah. And guess who's got to carry the kegs into the basement, Mr. Athlete? Go ahead. So, like, the parties were nuts, right? But right across the street, like a stone's throw away, they had a place that used to have Wing Night Wednesdays. You used to have 25-cent wings as long as you got 2 beers.
Oh,
so I'm like,
that's easy.
I'm like, just give me the fucking pitcher. No problem. We were drinking it out of the pitcher. Like, just give me the fucking pitcher. So we used to get like 30 wings, just crushing wings, hot, so everything, crushing them. And the next day, after all the beer and all the wings, you're like, oh my god, like you felt like you got the flu. I'm like, I feel like I have food poisoning right now.
I feel like you have corona.
Oh, it's the regret, and it's like shame almost. Like
no regret. You're like, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna suck it up. I did it to myself. And guess what? You can't complain because you do it again next week. Like, fuck it. Am I going to go
man,
I'm going back.
We used to have, so I used to live not in the city I'm in now, right? I used to live a couple towns over, but I would always stay here for, a couple weeks at a time at a buddy's house. We'd have a bar called L3, and they would have, I believe it was Wednesday, it was dollar draft night. So you get, I think it was like, 12-ounce cups, dollar draft. Dude, you go there with like $40. You order, you're ordering $20 of draft just for yourself. You order, dude. They bring you the whole tray, and you're just like, all right. Dude, we do that, and that's the same shit, dude. We go out for fucking. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like Burrito Boys, so it's some crazy burrito place after. Dude, you dummy burritos. Waking up the next day, it's just like, what? What did I do to myself? Why did I do this to myself? But it's like, fuck it.
I went to.
I can't wait for next Wednesday.
I went with my buddy, he's a detective in New York City, and me and him brought both our girlfriends out. It was a couple of St. Patty's days ago to this real local, like, small town bar, and they were having like a real, like, hole in the wall. I don't know why we went there, but they were having all you can eat. What do you eat in fucking St. Patty's Day? Corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah, corned beef and cabbage.
So they had all you can eat corned beef and cabbage, and like these 4 like monstrosities of men, just no hands, just on the table, like. And
all right, I'm gonna mute myself really quick. All right, hold on.
Yeah, man.
And the DJ was like this like 21-year-old who had like no idea what he was talking about. And he was just like saying all this like vulgar and nasty shit. Like the guys were like face deep like in the table, and he's like, DJ's like, "Oh yeah, she's coming, make her come." Ah. And there's girls literally getting up and leaving the bar, and I just felt like John Taffer was gonna walk in and be like, "This is shut down." I'm like, this place is fucking disgusting. Like, who would want to be here? And I'm like, and my girlfriend and her friend were like, "Can we never come here again?" We're like, "Yeah, no, we'll probably never come to this place." But then, dude, it was disgusting.
I mean, dude, we went to some crazy Irish bar right downtown Manhattan, just off on a side street, and it was like, seriously, like just lunchtime. This fucking place was packed. Yo, there's all walks of life in here, doing shots, ordering beers, ordering food, and it's just like, me and my wife are just here on it was our 1-year anniversary, so I was like, let's go to New York City, shoot the shit, chill. So we end up walking out in that Shervin's. I'm smoking a cigar. We stumble across this random Irish bar, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? And I'm just like, holy, like, the bartender was actually Irish. And I'm like, yeah, you can stop doing your accent. And he's like, no, seriously. And you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Dude, those guys have the craziest accents. The guys from straight Ireland, their accents are unreal.
Yeah, it's that Gaelic stuff, man. You can't even understand them. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's their own whole dialect of their own. Shit's wild.
We used to have this bar by so I told you we had that wing night Wednesdays, right? So you wake up Thursday and you're all fucked up. But then they had Thirsty Thursdays at a bar, like as a little bit further away. So you're like, so you wake up, you're like, all right. Like just how before you were like, I don't know if I could do this. All right, I got to power through it. Fuck, I got to do it. So you'd wake up Thursday, you're like, fuck, all right, I ain't going to any classes. I'm just gonna chill. All right, now it's like 5 o'clock. All right, I'm good. Let's start going. Let's fucking start. And then you go over to that bar. It's an Irish bar, and you walk, and it was just, it was just brutal. Just all the drinks, just shots on top of shots. I used to go in there, and everybody knew I was from Long Island. Like, I was the only guy from Long Island. So they're like, "Oh, Long Island iced teas. Let's fucking go." So it's like when you first go there, my first time, I used to get like one Long Island iced tea. I'm like, all right, good, drink that. And then after, like, by the end of the year, I'm drinking like 3, 4, 5 of them. Just getting it was brutal. Just getting so tuned up. And then you wake up Friday, and you're like, all right, well, and now it's Friday night, and I'm not gonna not go out.
Yeah, you're like, all right. You gotta back up.
So it's like from Wednesday to Sunday, it's like one big rager.
You know what? Looking back on it now, that's what we're doing now. That's what it is now.
Except it's Sunday to Sunday. It's just fucking.
I usually by Monday, Tuesday.
I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know what freaking day it is. Like, I'm sitting there and we're watching TV, and I'm drinking a beer, and I go, "Wait, is it fucking Friday?" Like, oh shit, it's Friday. Okay, well, let's have a party tonight.
I mean,
all the days blend together. I have no fucking idea what day it is.
I was talking with my father the other day, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it on Saturday. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it Saturday. And he's like, it's Wednesday. I'm like, fuck, my bad. I'm like, well, you got to wait a couple extra days then. Sorry.
Like, I didn't even know that it was fucking April. Someone's like, oh, it's April 1st. I'm like my father sent me a picture of like a brand new, like 2021, whatever it was, Corvette, brand freaking new. Looks like a fucking spaceship. And he's like, happy birthday to me. because his birthday is March 28th.
Hey,
he says
that's a good time to have a birthday. Not this year, but
happy birthday to me. And I'm like, no. I'm like, oh shit, you bought yourself. I'm like, awesome. I'm like, that's fucking sweet. Congratulations. He's like, I'm just fucking playing with you. April Fools. I'm like, oh shit, it is April. Fuck my bad.
Fuck, we're in April already, and this is still happening. Fuck this.
It's not even at the high point. We're fucked.
Like,
exactly.
My sister's birthday is tomorrow, and I'm like, my mother's like, all right, well, we got to do something to her. We have to. So we're gonna do like a drive-by thing. Like everybody's getting signs, like they've been doing. Like I feel bad. It's her birthday, but you can't do anything.
Yeah, it's fucked, dude. My birthday was March 24th. Yo, my dad's like, hey, I dropped your birthday card off at your house.
Thanks, guy.
Yeah.
Did you sterilize it? Did you fucking soak it in Lysol before you dropped it off?
I left it outside for a day.
Yo, I mean, dude, it's getting serious. Like my girlfriend, she was going like she watched some video on YouTube, like some doctor telling her like how to like prevent corona, like when you go shopping, like sanitize everything. So she went shopping the other day. So I have to go again later, which is I'm not looking forward to. But she literally, I had to put all the bags in the hallway, bring everything out. She brought it in the house and she desensitized everything. If it came in a cardboard box, she took it out of the cardboard box. If it was in a bag, she wiped down the bag. And I'm like, fuck. She washed all the vegetables. She washed everything. Well, I'm like, what are we doing? She's like, it can be coronavirus on any of this stuff. Like, you don't know who touched this. You don't know who coughed on this. I'm like, this shit's fucking getting out of control. Like, this is making like things like so annoying.
I've always like, I had the mask. Like, I put the mask on, and I walked to Target one time, and I'm like, I can't fucking wear this anymore. Like, I feel like I'm getting suffocated. Like, I can't fucking wear this. So I'm like, you know what? You know how you guarantee you don't get coronavirus?
Drink.
You wash your fucking hands and keep your hands out of your damn face.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I said. She was in bed watching it, and she's like, "Did you listen to that?" I'm like, "Yeah." All I got from it was just consistently wash your hands, and whatever you do, don't touch your face, and you should be good. And I'm like
we go out, right? We go grocery shopping, everything. We bring it all into the house. So I'm like, all right. As soon as we get to the house, I wash my hands.
Yeah.
So I just wash my hands consistently.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm in my house and like you see me, I'm touching my face, but my hands are clean. Like
that's the thing, right? The only thing you've touched has been stuff at your house, and then you've washed your hands, and then touch something, wash your hands. Like that's
like just
I know where my hands have been now. I've just been at my house.
General hygiene. Like even if this was like corona wasn't a thing, and it's just flu season. It's winter. Everybody's getting the flu.
Yep.
Just it's the same practice. Just wash your hands, keep them out of your face, and you don't get the flu.
Yeah.
If you go to the office and you see somebody and they're sick, all right, well, I'm not going to be touching what they touch and then put it in my hand.
Yeah.
If I touch what they touch, just clean my hands. Wash my hands, keep them out of don't pick my nose all the time.
Wow, it's fucking unreal, dude. It's fucking putting it down.
It's just basic hygiene that you should already be practicing.
Yeah. So the only thing I've actually sort of changed was when I'm here, right? Usually I just go take a piss in behind the garage. Like I just go ahead and take a piss. I was like, you know what? I'll start taking a piss in the house now and then wash my hands. That's it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing there is that you wash your hands like maybe 2 or 3 more times.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it builds for the most part. I mean, I feel like it builds good practice because I guess from here on out, people are always going to be super clean, like washing their hands.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I mean, at least people better be. I mean, if people don't learn from this,
nubbing her down. You know what? I actually lit up I lit up a Romacraft Cro-Magnon. I don't even know the fucking size of it, but
that's the Neanderthal?
Yeah, no, sorry, the Cro-Magnon Cro-Magnon from Romacraft. It's I don't know, 54 ring gauge by like 5.5 inches.
54 is a nice ring. Dude, I'm thinking about like I'm smoking this one all the way fucking down. Right after this, I have another like Zoom and chill with a bunch of dudes. Just gonna be drinking and smoking cigars. I'm like, dude, by the end of this, it's gonna be 7:30, 8 o'clock, and be fucking hammered.
Dude, I did one yesterday.
Drinking beer, doing shots, like.
So
I mean, what else is there to do? I mean, there's really not.
You guys got me back out of retirement today. I'm already on my 4th drink now, and I was like, guys, I'm hurting. I'm on my 4th fucking drink now.
Dude, the only time I hear the word rally,
How do you feel right now?
Like $1 million.
yeah, buddy.
You know the best way to get rid of a hangover?
The hair of the
Continue
dog.
drinking.
Fucking start drinking again.
That's what
Yeah,
Bloody Marys are for. And
Dude,
mimosas.
the only time I hear the word rally is when it comes to drinking. Like I don't hear the word rally out about anything else. No one says, "Oh, let's rally." Like they're like, "All right, let's go." But when it comes to drinking, they're like, "Rally, bro! Come on, let's rally."
You should
Rally.
Dude, I had one of my good friends, and Eric, you know him from works in Manhattan, general manager of like one of the hottest restaurants in Manhattan. And we were in Vegas one time, and him and I went out one night and got lit up, absolutely lit up. And the next day, we had a table at one of the clubs, and I'm sitting there, and it's we didn't wake up till late, right? We had some lunch, whatever. Went to he actually went to the Oxygen bar to get the oxygen, try to cure his hangover. So now it's like 8, 9, 10 o'clock. I'm like, listen, man. I go, we're going. Like, we're in Vegas. We can't postpone it. Like, we're going. So I told him, I was like, I don't know what you got to do, but you got to get straight. You got to figure it out because we're going. So he's like,
Level up.
he's like, all right. He's like, pour me a drink. Give me 5 minutes. I'm like, all right. So he goes into the bathroom. Okay. And I'm talking he was fucked up. Like we were at lunch. I'm sitting down, I'm looking at him and I'm telling him a story and he's looking right at me and I'm telling him a story. And then, I think I just dropped my cigar. Where the fuck did it go?
It happened.
I'm looking right at him, telling him a story. And I ask him a question like towards the end of the story and nothing, just like nothing. And I look at him and I said, hello? Nothing. Snap my fingers, like hit him in the face and go, he's like, what? I said, dude, I was just talking to you for like 5 minutes. I just asked, what's going on? He goes, dude, I was out. So I told him, I said, all right, dude, you gotta get yourself right because we're going. So he goes, 5 minutes, pour me a drink. Goes into the bathroom. I don't know what this kid did. And to this day, I still don't know what he did. I have no idea. But he comes out of that bathroom charged, like runs out. He's like, I'm full. Let's fucking go. I'm ready. Give me that. He pounds the drink. He's like, let's fucking go. And we have a killer night. I'm like, I have no idea. He goes, dude. He's like, I did what any man would do in my situation. He goes, I pulled the fucking trigger and I'm ready to go. And I'm like, I don't know if I go.
That separates men from boys. You have to know when to fucking. I've pulled the trigger. You have to know when to pull the trigger.
But I go this. I go. You might have pulled the trigger and then done something else on top of it. I don't know, but whatever it is, he was good. He was good. We had a great time. I'm like, all right, bro.
We
go on the back. I'm like, let's go.
Fucking, I want to say it's about 4 months ago. We were about to do an episode, and I've been drinking most of the day. You know, my co-host gets here at 7 at night, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Literally open the garage, like the main door to the garage. I open it, and I'm just projectile vomiting. Run in the house, brush my teeth, come back out. He's like, dude, were you just fucking puking? I was like, oh. It literally looks like fucking half a lobster out there on my lawn. Like I just spewing. And then all I ate all day was like seafood. I fucking puke. And he's like, he goes out there and looks. He's like, holy fuck, you're all right? Dude, I lit up a joint, grabbed a drink, started smoking a drink. I'm like, dude, we're fucking good. Sometimes you just got to get that out of you. It's the demon in you. You got to release.
Bro.
So I got to say this real quick.
Just get it out.
I got to say this real quick because we're going to skip this segment on the show. But it's, you know, sometimes in life, you got to take your shot. Whether your shot's, you know, blasting a line to a girl or pulling the trigger in your mouth and releasing the inner demons from you. And you got to take your shot. And that's brought to you by Cigars and Guns. When you're looking for any of your Second Amendment apparel needs, you got to go to the one-stop shop, and that's Cigars and Guns. The best whiskey glasses, the best hats that they pair with United with, the best badges, patches, all that stuff. Puff, puff, pew, pew. Cigars and Guns. Hit them up. Adrian's a great guy. You got to take your shot sometimes. You know what? That was a perfect segue. You said, you know, you hit the trigger.
Puff, puff. What did you say? Puff, puff. Drink,
Pew,
drink.
pew.
Puff, puff, pew, pew.
That's a good one.
Dude, And that's what it is. You know what? And I mean, at least once a year, I gotta pull the trigger.
Dude, there was one time. It was my 27th birthday. Justin came out, and I got lit up for my 27th birthday. I'm in July, so we went out to one of the outdoor bars on Long Island. Got lit up, and I'm fucking after it. And we come back to my house. We're like, fucking hot tub, cigars, let's go. So we get back, and Justin's there, and my two brothers, and my one brother's like, yo, shot a bullet bourbon right now. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Take a shot. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, hold on. I go in, fucking, bah!
Oh, yeah.
Come out, I'm like, cigars. So I get a fucking Liga Privada number 9, probably the worst cigar to get after you throw up when you have nothing in your stomach. And I'm smoking it, and I'm like,
getting
cigar.
Getting green.
Yeah. I'm still good, bro. Yeah, I chucked it.
We were filming him. We were filming you, like in the bathroom. We're like, "That's right. Let's fucking go."
Yeah, there's a video of me just blowing chunks.
He's like, "Let's go."
Terrible.
It happens. So this goes back 3 years ago, right? We're up in Ellicottville, New York, right? My buddy's parents own a ski chalet. So we're up there, bunch of guys from Jersey, bunch of guys from New York. We're all up there drinking. When I go. I don't fucking stop, right? So, tank's empty at about 7 o'clock at night, and I'm passed out on a couch. A couple of my buddies are jumping up on down on me, jumping up, trying to get me up, trying to get me going. I literally look at my one buddy, dude, right on his face, and then I look over, and he had an air mattress on the floor set up with his sleeping bag on it, and I literally collapsed on it, just puking on it. My other buddy's picking me up, dunking me in a garbage can, so I puke in it. Dude, after that, got up, drank the rest of the night, went out, partied, had a good time. But it was that's what they're
rally, man. You got to rally.
Dude, they're taking pictures of me, finally shaking me enough. I turn and look at the guy, and it's just like,
oh.
Sucks to be that guy.
Bro, dude, look at this. I don't think I have anything left to smoke.
I don't even know how you're fucking holding that.
Look at this. I got nothing left. This is the end.
It's a good cigar when it's not hot. Is it hot when you take it in?
No. Look, ready?
It's a good cigar then.
That's the thing. Yeah, you start feeling it on your lips.
No, it's on my fingers, but like.
Well, fuck that! It's on your fingers. Look at that thing.
Looks like it hit in a J-bone.
Dude, it's fucking ass. Dude, look at this.
It's
falling apart, but I'm gonna take one.
No, there's nothing worse than you got to send that back. You got to send a picture of that to work. Like, I can't even believe it's falling apart right now. They're like, dude, there's less than half an inch left.
This is gonna be the last hit on this thing.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, we got to get into a segment of the show I would like to call Touching Tips, and that's brought to you by Sir Louis Cigars. When you're looking to swing that big boutique dick around of yours, you got to hit up the best man in the biz, and that's Sir Louis Cigars. Hit him up. He's out of Massachusetts. Great guy. Sir Louis Cigars. All right. So right now, we need to focus. We need to offer somebody a tip. A tip, whether it's life advice, cigar advice, anything advice, right? We're each going to go around and offer a little tip. Justin, you go first.
A little tip.
It could be life advice, anything advice, anything.
All right. Well, here's my tip. So it's very challenging times, right? With COVID-19 going around. And I think it's times like these that we need to be grateful for things that we have. And this is me getting a little deep, but
give it to them.
It's the times like these when when people are struggling out there, and people, a lot of people lost their jobs. They're struggling to pay rent. Some people don't even have a roof over their head. Some people are struggling to get food on the table. And I think that you have to be grateful in times like these for the things that you have. And I know we've talked about this, Eric and I, that we're the lucky ones that we can work from home. I know, JP, you said you can work from home. I think we got to be grateful in times like these for all the things we have. We're able to sit like here, have a drink, have a smoke, work from home. and have a roof over our head. So it's times like these you have to count your blessings and wake up with grace in your heart, with appreciation in your heart for all the things that you do have. So that would be my tip, to stay grateful in challenging times.
Word up.
That's good. That's good.
That is good. And to kind of piggyback off that, there's this podcast I listen to. It's his name is Andy Frisella. His original podcast was called the MF CEO, the motherfucking CEO.
First Form.
First Form. And he's a huge entrepreneur, and he said something along the lines is making yourself uncomfortable speeds up the process for mental toughness. So in this whole process right now, while everyone's kind of like home, doesn't know what to do, kind of stepping out. If you don't feel like waking up at your normal routine, instead of waking up at 9 o'clock, you wake up at 7. Just trying to do things differently and not just get accustomed to just doing things what's easy. So I mean, I've just been trying to stay into like a routine recently, and for when times get even tougher, you'll be prepared for it. And that's what I gotta say.
That's the thing, right? You got to break the pattern, break the mold, break what you normally do, strengthen yourself. See, the scenario we're in right now, people are going to drop because they're not strong enough, or people are going to become stronger. And that's what's going to separate a lot of people from, what you see or what you get, right? You're going to see, the strong people. The strong people are going to prevail. 100% they're going to prevail, regardless of what aspect it's in, whether it's financially or it's just them as a human being. So,
hey, man. I mean, optimism.
Tough people don't last, but tough people do.
Exactly. You know what? Put your fucking head down and fucking grind it. That's it.
Just about being optimistic. I mean, that's the way I look at it. I mean, instead of every day, I don't watch the news whatsoever. I don't give a fuck what the news says. I'm just trying to think, all right, this is all for a reason. Like, something better is going to happen out of this. Like, just keep saying positive, keep saying optimistic, and eventually you'll get through it. So
exactly.
It's like. So I see so many people, like I've seen this with the stimulus checks coming out, right? The stimulus checks saying, $1,200 to people that make, X amount or less. And I see people on Facebook, they're like, being in New York, they got $1,200 ain't even going to pay my rent. It's like, all right, well, if you don't fucking want it, then give it to me.
Exactly.
Like stop complaining. Like, you're getting free money, right? Stop complaining. Be grateful for the fact that you're going to get help. I'm like, either you can complain about the situation that you're in, or you can do something about it.
It's
no doubt.
They put themselves in that situation from the start.
Stop complaining. Fucking do something.
All right. That's solid. That's solid advice. Solid fucking advice from both you guys. All right. My advice, my tip is going to be support the people that fucking support you, whether it's the small businesses, whether it's the local businesses. You know what? My sponsors that support me, I support them, and that's what I want everybody to do. You know what? Support the people that are going to support you, because in the end of it, the people that support each other are going to be people that prevail at the end of this, right? They're going to be the people that are not, I don't want to say on top, but they're going to be people that are still there. Right?
Boom.
What you got to do, man. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
So,
all right.
This milk is...
Dude, you're at the bottom of the boob.
I sucked every last drop I could.
All right. That was Touching Tips, and that's brought to you by Sir Louis Cigars. Boutique as fuck. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
We got to get into the last segment of the show. Unfortunately, we're at the last segment. We're there. All right. And that is brought to you by Nickel City Cigars. And what's brought to you by Nickel City Cigars is that is what plugs JP's Vitola. What cracks my wrapper? What plugs my Vitola? What tunnels my cigar? What really grinds my gears? What pisses me off, right? What makes me stand up and say and be like, what the fuck, right? That's brought to you by Nickel City Cigars. When you're looking for your Tatuaje, your Roma Craft, your Crown Heads, but most importantly, your Nickel City Cigars. You got to go to nickelcitycigars.com. Hit them up. When you're, do a nice order with them, small business, local business to me, veteran owned, hit them up. Use promo code REBAR. Save yourself a little bit of pocket cash, a little bit of walking around money. Save yourself some of that, right?
That's what it's all about.
That's what, what? Get to give back, or give to get back. Yeah, give to get back. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right. What plugs my Vitola? I'm tired. Well, I mean, as much as I love these challenges on Instagram, I fucking hate them.
It's a love-hate relationship.
I'll do a shot or two, but stop fucking calling me out. You know what I mean? People are tired of this shit. You know what I mean? The push-ups.
I can only drink so much.
I mean, yeah.
Just call me and let's do a shot together. Stop fucking challenging me.
You know what? That's a big thing. If you dial me up on Instagram personally, you know what? Video call me. Yo, we'll all do a shot together. But I don't need to do a push-up challenge. I don't. It's this stuff. A year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was notorious for shotgunning beers, doing a video of it, and calling people out. People got tired of that. Well, you know what? I see where they were coming from when I was doing that, and I'm fucking tired of it now.
Boom. Boom.
I mean, there's only so many challenges you can do.
It's more so the push-up challenge that I don't like.
Dude, I got like one day when it was all like everybody was doing challenges, I got like 6 or 7 challenges in one day. I'm like, I can't do all of these. Yeah. I'm not going to film 7 videos and then put them all up.
You know what the easiest challenge was?
I did all of them in one shot. I'm like, all right, I'm doing both of these shot challenges and the push-ups in one shot just to get out there and go away.
The easiest challenge that I got was your second most liked pic on Instagram. I'm like, oh, that's fucking easy.
See, I never got challenged in that one, though. That's really easy. That's great.
I don't got to do anything. I just got to look up what my second picture was and just post it. That's easy. I don't want to be doing, like, outlandish shit. So that's my challenge tip of the day.
We should be doing this stuff when this is over as a celebration, not now while it's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're at majority of the world is not working right now.
6.6 mil.
Exactly. Is not working right now. Why are we doing shots or push-ups? It's everybody needs to be strengthening themselves mentally before they are going to be doing fucking push-ups or doing shots or any of that shit. It's the world needs to work on being a better world right now before they need to work on doing push-ups, doing shots. I mean, if anybody calls me up and goes, "Hey, let's do a shot," I will do a shot with you.
I think we should do a chat. We should do a challenge.
Yeah.
Put out a place. Say, here's your fucking challenge. Write down 5 goals for today, and check them all up. When you get them all 5 checked off, then you can challenge somebody else. That's your fucking challenge for today.
But mine's gonna be my challenges is do 50 push-ups, do 3 shots, shotgun a beer. There'll be the
challenge should be doing
going on now.
2 shots and send me $25 on Venmo for groceries.
Yeah, I challenge you to send me a month's worth of groceries.
Well, dude, Venmo. My buddy. I guess if you're active on Venmo a lot, like recently, Venmo gives you money. Like my buddy got a payment of $20 from Venmo from using it so much. I guess maybe he's been Venmoing his nurse friends or cop friends or whatever, and he sent me a thing that says, thanks for like sharing your money or whatever with other people. Here's a gift from
Venmo
us.
is huge for small businesses too, though, right?
Exactly.
So they recognize that where it's, hey, you're going to spend money. Let's give you $20. You're going to end up buying something that's going to be worth $100 from a small business or anything, right? So, hey, let's help you out a little bit because right now, hey, Venmo's fucking huge. I mean, even before this, Venmo's huge. But even right now with all these small businesses, Venmo's even bigger. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, man. I mean,
they're doing their part. Everybody's got to do their part with it. Just wash your fucking hands.
Hashtag wash your fucking hands.
Hashtag wash your damn hands, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, just and stop putting your fucking fingers in your mouth unless you wash your hands.
I'll tell you, coronavirus has stopped making me bite my nails. So shout out to coronavirus.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of that, I was supposed to cut my fingernails today. Every Saturday is usually I try to cut them, but since I didn't get out of bed till 2, 3 o'clock, I did not cut my fingernails today. I did not cut them. But
hey, man, don't worry. There's always tomorrow. You're not doing anything tomorrow.
I got to leave something for Sunday, right?
Dude, my buddy yesterday, we had like a Zoom, like my buddy from high school who I'm still friends with. We had like a 15-person Venmo hangout, and his girlfriend sent us all a Snapchat saying he hasn't took a shower in 5 days and did his hair, but now he is. And we all called him out on it. We're like, dude, you taking a shower now? He's like, yeah, well, I haven't changed my drawers or anything in 5 days, so I had to look somewhat presentable so you guys weren't shitting on me. I'm like, Dude, it's fucking outrageous.
I mean,
that's like people like aren't showering because they just sit home and just.
If you're gonna go 5 days without a shower, don't crack. At least last a week.
Yeah, and you got a girlfriend still?
I mean,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, my showers have been later and later every day, and just getting out of bed or having my cup of coffee in the morning. My morning coffee is now, noon, 1:00, 2:00. I didn't even have a coffee today. I got up, I had a shower, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta lay down." And then,
I used to.
Justin motivating me to get out of bed.
I was going to the gym at 5:00 in the morning. I would wake up at 4:30, be at the gym at 5:00. And ever since this happened, I'm getting up at 8:00, 8:30, and I'm like, but my buddy's like, "Yo, man, you've been on a good schedule. Like, it's gonna be hard for you to get back in." I'm like, dude. So what got me into doing that was I just was like tired of like not being able to go to the gym. So I would get home late. I don't want to go to the gym when everyone else is there. So I was watching this like YouTube clip on YouTube, like this military guy like saying like, he has a family, he's prepared for his family, but he wakes up at 4:30 every day, so he gets all his shit in way early in the morning. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do too. So he's like, you're not gonna do that. I'm like, all right, watch. Next day I was up at 4:30. From then on out, from like whenever, December to whenever this started, I was at the gym at 5:00. Not being able to do that now, I'm like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
It's crazy. My Monday to Friday schedule I've kept the same, getting up wise. But I'll get up the same time. I'll get up at 7:00, 10 to 7. I sit at the dining room table, I'll have, 2 cups of coffee, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, why? Why the fuck am I doing that? And then, dude, I end up having a shower around fucking noon where it's like, finally have a shower now. Like, I try not to come out here unless I've showered and I'm actually ready for the day. So it's like,
Exactly.
2:00, 3:00. Then I finally make my way out here and it's like, I didn't leave it that big of a mess the day before. So we're good.
Come on, man.
But that's the biggest tip.
That's it. I'm all done now.
Don't let this change you. You change this.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out. I'm done. Cigar is done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the One and Only Rebar with your boy JP motherfucking Fingers, joined you by Eric and Justin and Eric of the Burn Down fucking podcast. Check them out. I listen to them. They're fucking good humans. They're real. That's what they are. They're real. All right, tune in next week. We'll be back. Peace out, suckers.
We out.